Hello everybody, Mr. Harry here again. We're going to be doing another starter, but today it's going to be a bit different than what we've been doing in the previous lessons. So normally we've been doing part whole models, but this starter is going to be a summary of what we've been doing in the past few weeks. So it's just to recap all your brains and make sure that you remember all the things that we've covered. But before we start, like normal, please could you be able to collect a pen and some paper? And if not, you can discuss the answers with your adults. So I'll give you a second just to grab some paper. Question 1. What is 1 more than 9? So either write that answer down or discuss the answer with your parent or carer. What is 1 more than 9? Number 2, we've got some numicons, and the question is asking this numicon plus this numicon equals what? This numicon plus this numicon equals what? So you're going to have to count these numicons. Number 3, how many are on this tens frame? So if you have a count of them red dots, how many are on the tens frame? Write that answer down or discuss it with your adult. How many dots are on this tens frame? And finally, question number 4. These are all number bonds to 5 plus 2 and 3 plus 4. What are these equations number bonds to? Hello again everybody. Now we're going to go through the answers. So question 1 was what is 1 more than 9? And the answer to that is 10. Bit of an easy one to start with, just to get your brains going. Number 2 was the numicon questions, and it asked this amount of numicons plus this amount of numicons. So what you could have done was write it as an equation using your numbers, and it would have looked like 6 plus 3, and 6 plus 3 equals 9. Next was number 3, and it was the question that asked how many dots was on this tens frame. And if you count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top one, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom one, 5 plus 4 equals 9. And finally, question number 4 was the question asking which were these number bonds to, 5 plus 2 and 3 plus 4, and both of these equations equal 7. Well done everybody, I hope you enjoyed. Next we'll be looking at the main activity. Welcome back everybody. Now we're going to be getting onto the main activity, and our objective today is to find our number bonds to 10. So I know we've done a lot of work on our number bonds, but now we're going to try find the missing number. So to do that, we first need to count how many there are in this tens frame and how many they are representing. So if we have a count of these blue dots, how many are there in this tens frame? Write that down on your piece of paper or tell your adult how many are in this tens frame. Hopefully you got the answer 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from this we know that there is 5 out of 10. So we can write the equation 5 plus something equals 10. And to find this missing number, we need to count how many spaces are left in this tens frame. So if you can have a count at home, how many spaces are left in this tens frame, and we'll find the missing number. So once again, speak to your adult or write it down on your piece of paper. What is our missing number? So have a count of what's left. Well done. Hopefully you got the same number as the top, as there is the same amount of places missing as there is counters. The number 5. Now we've had a practice at this, we're going to try it again, but with different numbers in our tens frame. So this time we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 counters in our tens frame. So if we're doing the same as last time, we're going to write the equation 7 plus something equals 10. So now I would like you to find this missing number, and hopefully you remember how to do that from the last equation that we did. So try and find this missing number. Write that down on your piece of paper or speak to your adult. What is this missing number? So hopefully you counted these remaining squares of the tens frame that are left and not full. So 1, 2, 3, which gives us our missing answer. And the equation should say 7 plus 3, 1, 2, 3, equals 10. We're going to practice the same technique again, but this time I'm not going to count the numbers. I want you to do the full equation by yourself. So I'm going to give you a time. So pause the video now, count the counters, and try write the full equation by yourself. Hopefully you've done that. So first thing what we should do is count the counters that are in the tens frame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we know that's our first number, the number 8. Then we count what's left. So we've got 1, 2. So we know that that's plus 2. And because we know it's in a tens frame, the total is 10. So that says 8 plus 2 equals 10. Finally, we're going to do one more equation using our tens frame just to make sure you're really confident in doing this activity. So, first, I want you to count the counters that are in the tens frame. And that's your first number. So it's a bit of an easy one. We've got 1 plus something. And because it's in the tens frame, like the other ones, we know that the total is going to be 10. Then I'd like you to tell your adult what we have to do to find this missing number. That's right. Count the rest. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is our missing number. So the equation says 1 plus 9 equals 10. So today's work will lead really well into next week's work, where we will be finding our number bonds to 20. So it's going to be a bit more of a challenge. But I think you'll be really well prepared if you could do this task. Well done, everybody. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.